here we have a Drive walker. Now walkers come in two different sizes. They come in the, I guess, regular size, and then they come in the junior. The junior obviously is for short people or small people or younger people. And there's so many different kinds of walkers. So on the left we have a walker that's exactly the same as the right. It's a Drive walker. You cannot get this junior walker online. They don't show it on their website. The only way to get this is through Apria. So I don't know if Apria's got a special deal or a model. Maybe this model is available from Drive, but they're using a different number. So we can, almost lost the camerata there. So you can see on the old walker, the little foot covers are damaged, completely damaged, and so when you use the walker, it scrapes on the ground. The new walker has new foot covers, foot pegs, whatever they call them. The problem is that if you want to buy this, if you want to replace these things, you can't find them online. I don't know where you get them. They sell a slider, replacement, but they don't sell just the rubber pieces, the standard rubber piece. I'm going to show you what it is. So what this video is about is I'm going to show you how to adjust it. Obviously it's pretty easy. You just duplicate on the new one what you have on the old one. Now the thing is that most people, when they use a walker, do not use it properly. The walker, I'm going to show you right now. The walker is meant so that your hands reach the bar when your hands are extended. Now obviously this is how it was delivered. This is not right. You shouldn't be squatting like this, and it shouldn't be so high up that the walker is making your arms bend. So let me try to position this right. So this walker, you can see my hands, hold on. This walker, a lot of people will use a walker like this, but it will be way up. That's not what you want. You don't want your wrists bent, your elbows bent. This is obviously too short for me because I should be able to have, let me adjust this again. I should be able to, I'm leaning forward. You don't want to lean forward. You want to be able to stand up, which means that this walker is not adjusted properly for me. See the hand over here? To make this work, I have to lean forward. You don't want that. You want it so that your hands are straight out like this. So, but this is what the setting is for the person who owns it, and that's what I'm going to duplicate right now. So what you want to do is you want to look on each leg and look at where that little peg is hanging out. And that's the important thing. Here's the peg over here. And then you want to look at the other side and see where the peg is. The peg is over here. And you want to adjust the new one, or your replacement, so that you're duplicating what the old one was. And as I said before, if you only have one and it's brand new, you need to adjust it so that you are not leaning down like this. You need to adjust it so that your hand grasps it like this. The other problem with walkers is most people, when they're using a walker, they're doing this. Well, that's really good, because if the walker slips out from under you, you're going straight down on the ground, and goodbye, toodaloo. What you want to do is you want to stand in the walker, and again this would be adjusted so that I would be like this. You want to stand in the walker and use it so that if you slip, see this? See how the walker is supporting my weight? So unless it slips out from under you, which it shouldn't, because you should be doing this, you should be doing this. You should not be doing this. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to do my little adjustments now. So this is the rubber foot. And if there's a company out there that sells these, get in touch with me. I will gladly do a review on your rubber feet. Instead of the sliders, I don't want the sliders, I want the original rubber feet. This is what happens when the rubber feet wear out. And as I said, good luck finding them. I'm sure somebody sells them, but good luck finding them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to count the holes. This is the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or we're putting it in the third hole down. So this is the front wheel, third hole down. And the back piece, third hole down. You really want this to be even. You don't want it to be on an angle. So we're 3 holes down, and now I'm going to adjust the new one. So this is how it is shipped and delivered. We're down at the bottom. But we do want to expand this to, want to adjust it to 3 holes. So what you do is, let me show you. You go to the button, and you press it in, and you grab the wheel, and you can turn this to make it easier so it doesn't have to lock in. It's up to you. I'm going to turn it. I think we're at 3, we're at 2, we're at 3. Turn it till it locks in. Okay, so we've done one of those. Now I'm going to go turn this, and I'm going to press the button. And again, what I'm going to do this time is I'm holding the top one. I'm just going to slide it down. See how it locks in place? So we're 3 and 3. I'm going to go over here. Three and 3. We're going to turn this unit over. 4, 3. I'm going to go to the other side. I'm going to turn it. This time I'm going to turn it so you can see the other way that I was doing it. Turn it a little bit. It's locked in place. Make sure that they're all locked in place and secure. I'm going to stand it up. Now you can see even, and as I showed you before, position this so that when your arms are fully extended out and straight, that your hand grips this bar. You do not want to be standing and leaning forward, or, well, basically leaning forward. If it's too high, you're not going to be able to reach it, and if it's too low, you are going to be leaning forward. You don't want to lean forward again, and you want to be standing straight as you use this, and you want to stand in this area. Hopefully this helped you. Let me show you the model number for this. There are different walker styles that you can get. This is a 2-wheel. They come in a 4-wheel, but the thing with the 4-wheel is it could roll out from under you. So if you have a balance issue or if you have a problem supporting yourself, you definitely do not want a 4-wheel walker like this. You want a 2-wheel so you've got some kind of stability. And they also sell 4-wheel rollators. I think it's called a rollator. Those are just 4-wheel, and sometimes they have a seat there, but they're not your standard looking walker. You've seen them before. 4 big wheels. Makes it easier, and it also has brakes, but you have to be careful because if you have a balance problem or a strength problem, you don't want 4 wheels because once it slides out from under you, it's goodbye world. So be careful. These are great. Maybe a little difficult when you're dragging this on the ground. That's why the feet wear out. but this is the kind of walker that the average person should be using.